have to just share a story with you, a conversation that I'm having lately with friends, clients, family, total strangers about creation. So let me ask you a question. Do you know the Alps, right? Like the mountains, okay, that God created. And if you don't believe in God, just go with me for a little bit, just for a minute. So God created the majestic Alps, for example, right? And they claim land and they claim ground, and they're majestic and beautiful. And he created the ocean, powerful, beautiful, mesmerizing, calming, beautiful, cooling ocean. And he created the jaguar, right? The stunning stealth jaguar that like runs at speed of lightning. And if you look at those things, right, the mountains are majestic. They're like stunning. Like, I don't know if you've ever climbed a mountain or a serious mountain range. The experience itself is exhilarating, but just to stand and look at a mountain is it's overwhelming. It's breathtaking. And the ocean, you can sit. I mean, those of you who love the beach, just look at the beautiful different colors of the ocean: the green, the teal, the turquoise, the white, the blue, the spray, everything. It's powerful. It's moving. And then the jaguar, right? Or the cheetah, whatever you want to look, but the jaguar is like, it moves, and even when it just turns its head slightly, it's powerful. You can see there is fierce power there, right? And do you think it's right that you're moved by them? Do you think it's right that you go like, my gosh, the ocean is incredible. I just want to be there, right? So, are you his creation as well? Because if you believe in the God that I believe in, the creator of the whole universe, then he created you as well, right? And you're created in his image, right? So lately I'm seeing a lot of people say that when it comes to beauty and feeling beautiful, beauty is inside of me. And beauty is just on the inside. Really? That is bull dust. And I'm going to challenge you on that right now. That is nonsense. Because what you're actually saying is, yes, he created me like he did the mountains. Yes, he created me like he did the jaguar and the powerful ocean. But only I don't have to look good on the outside. I don't have to present myself well on the outside. I don't have to move or inspire others on the outside because I'm good on the inside. That is religious poverty thinking right there. Who are you? Who am I to say, as your creation, I don't have to make an effort to put my best self forward? You think the jaguar sits lazily and just does his thing? No, he hunts and he walks and he tracks and he thinks, and his whole design, he's immersed in his whole design. He presents himself in the fullness of his design. Do you? Because I'm having more and more conversations and I'm loving it. I have the privilege. If we haven't met, my name is Linda. I'm the founder of Linda Page. I equip and empower women to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill, to become wildly confident through the power of personal style, which I think is a God-given gift. All good gifts are from him. And it is negative, religious, poverty thinking that says beauty is only on the inside. Really? So your inside is disconnected from your outside? So your inside has got nothing to do? This is just a shell? I've actually heard that in a church before. Your body is just a shell. No, it's not. It's actually scripturally a holy temple. How would you dress and present your holy temple? So come on, guys, like I'm having this conversation daily. And then when I have this conversation with women, they go, oh, I didn't think about it like that. You know why? Because you're thinking about it from your perspective and not from his. I have only studied fashion in the scriptures. Why do you think I'm so confident that it's a beautiful, powerful, necessary, God-given thing? Because it says so in the scriptures. You just have to read it. If you want to have that conversation, you are so welcome to come and join us. We've got a free Facebook group. It's called Dress to Connect on Facebook. I'll drop it here below. Come and join the conversation. We talk anything. We talk boobs and bras and heels and wedges. We talk fit and fat. Yes, we say the F word in more than one way here, because we're real and we're not perfect, and we are after being women who want to get up, dress up, and be a bold light on a hill. But whether you join the conversation or not, this might be for you, and I'm going to challenge you. And this sometimes moves me to tears, and then sometimes it moves me to anger, and sometimes I really love it, and I get excited about it, and all of the above. You are his creation. And you have no right to say, I will not present myself in the fullness of the majesty that he designed me to be. That the jaguar gets to do that. The Alps is all glorious. And the ocean is beautiful and soft and then powerful and raging the next. What is a woman? I asked my husband at breakfast this morning, I said, what do you think a woman is all about. And he's like, well, if I just look at you, he said, your motherly instinct, your maternal instinct is ferocious and it's powerful and it's beautiful. He tells me almost every day what a good mother I am. It means so much to me. And he says, as a wife, he knows, that if ever I felt there was competition from another woman, who was flirting with my husband, who, by the way, women do. They just haven't done it around me. I think they're just scared. So he knows that I'm fiercely competitive. And he knows that I'm also very, very feminine, and I'm very gentle, actually, physically. I'm actually a bit of a wuss. I don't lie. Yet I also jump out of airplanes and off bridges, and we can be fierce and feminine all in the same moment, never mind the same day. And we have this beauty, the spirit of beauty that is not designed in us to stay inside. When I look at my kids, for years now, I've thought to myself, what do they see when they look up at me? Like, what is the picture that they see? They know that I love them. They know that I adore them. But what is the picture that they see? Do they see, it doesn't matter what you think about dressing up, all right, either for a minute. Just put that aside for a minute. What do they see? Do they see you putting your best foot forward? It doesn't mean 9-inch heels and red carpet lipstick every day. It doesn't mean that, okay? We know that. But it does mean that you don't be lazy. It does mean that you get yourself positioned for the day before you position them for the day. It does mean that when they look up at you, that they see mom is actually a dynamic, beautiful, powerful, influential role. Someone who can learn amazing negotiation skills and just get discounts and deals left, right, and center every single day, every week, on holiday. Like, I learned negotiation skills from my husband. He has created a machine out of us. My kids are the best negotiators on the planet. Back to the point. The point being this. As a woman, we were not designed to blend into the crowd. And if you don't want to walk into a room and you don't want eyes on you, I'm telling you, shy is a lie. Shy is a lie because it will keep you in the background. It keeps you blending in. It keeps you being overlooked. It keeps you not inspiring. It keeps you brown and black and navy mingling in. It keeps you camouflaged. Do you think that God created the Alps to be camouflaged? Is the ocean, does it blend in? Does the jaguar blend in? Nor should you blend in. It's not about walking to a room and saying, I'm the shizners, and like my awesome sister Donna, I love that term. It's a much more polite term than I use. I'm the shizners and I'm beautiful and look at me. It's not about that. It's about we are extremely powerfully visual people. That is what the human species is. And when you walk into a room and you are confident and you look well presented and you have eye contact and that smile, you're communicating that the value on the inside of you, your skills, your expertise, your trustworthiness, your loyalty, your hard-working ethic, your fun character, that all of that on the inside, you have to present on the outside because your personality is not the first thing we see when you walk in the room. And sometimes you have a few seconds to create a first impression. On Zoom, I am still shocked at getting on Zoom. I'm thinking, I'm still looking up people's nostrils. You don't have to, it doesn't matter what, I play with different backgrounds. I change my backgrounds. I'm on Zoom a lot. I have been for years. I've been in video conferencing for the longest time. And you can create whatever it is, but you just got to invest the time to do that. What message are you sending? Because whether or not you have thought about it, you are sending a message about what you're wearing and what you're communicating through the lens. When you walk into a room, you want to communicate that you are a woman, that you are confident, that you are beautiful, that you are successful and kind, and that you want to help others to be the same. That is what women are called to do. Women are called to build bridges and break down barriers between one another. We even have scripts where if you are that kind of woman who gets up and dresses up and gets a lot of flack for it, because that does happen, we have scripts to how to respond to that, to break down that barrier and to build up a bridge. It's very, very powerful. And so, anyway, I'm going to just get off my soapbox there. It's been like 3 weeks of these conversations, and you have just got to compare yourself to creation. You and I have no right to exclude ourselves from the majesty of his creation. Like the king of the kingdom of all creation did not create you to blend in and to be camouflaged, and did not create you to raise kids to do the same, and did not give you permission to tell your friends that makeup is bad, that red lipstick is only for prostitutes, and did not give you license to teach that to anybody else either. That brings up like boiling blood in my system that I really have to manage with people who I'm talking to, and that's okay because everyone comes from a different place. It's just like when you can't say now that you don't know the truth, because if you read the scriptures, you will know the truth. It's okay to wear makeup. It's absolutely not even just okay, it's essential that you take what he's given you and this next day that he's given you, and you get up and you dress up and you present it with your best foot forward. Because life is not just about you. Because there is someone always behind you, next to you, or in front of you, who's going through something really tough. That if you look kind and trustworthy and confident and you're smiling, and by the way, if you dress according to how you feel, that's the opposite of, you need to dress to feel confident, dress to feel kind, dress to feel like you want to smile and be approachable and be approached by people. This world needs kindness and confidence and connection. So I'm going to leave it there. You are his creation. You have no right to dress yourself down, hide yourself away. And I'm not saying that you haven't been through some pain that has made that happen. I have too. But I am saying, get up, rise up above it. I have a coach and mentor that if you need help, I'll just direct you straight to her. She turned my entire life around. Her name is Danny Johnson. And she is responsible for this business that I'm loving and thriving in this season of the world where, yes, everything is a little bit crazy. But you can choose to be crazy. Every day is Tuesday. What are you choosing today? I'm going to leave it there.